Independence Day.
Pow, 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 pow.
Today's the day to celebrate not being a pussy bitch. And you know who that goes. Breaking your neck, and it feels so good. Ludkast! It's the future, and it becomes the past right in front of your earballs, people. Welcome to the Independence Day Spectacular. How's everybody doing?
Good.
I like it.
It's like the greatest show on earth, man.
It's the greatest show on earth.
That's cool.
Yeah. Robert Johnson's not
Sound effects.
Where'd you get these at?
Sound effects. Here's the lab. Here's the shot.
And crickets.
We can cricket that up. Always
Lions
fun.
roar.
Roar.
So Jesse,
I prefer the roar of Battle Cat instead.
do you think what is the what is the legal limit for drinking in Tennessee?
Until you can't see straight.
Can you get up and walk away?
So is it like 0.06, 0.08?
You have to be able to break.
I don't know.
You have to be able to break away from your sister's blister. If you can do that, you're not too wasted.
Like, sir, can you look at me in the eyes?
Not
He's
after.
like, hold on a second. I
Not
gotta finish what I'm doing.
Yeah, not after what I've done tonight. I
He's like, can you breathe into this?
I couldn't look my
Well,
mother in the eye.
if you want me to contaminate it, sure.
Oh, a little fentanyl cross contamination.
Yeah.
What's a little fentanyl between friends?
Yeah. The sister's blister breath.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Oh.
Sister's blister breath. Oh, fuck. That's pretty obnoxious, my friend. Out of control.
Hey, man. Music City.
It's having its way with you. The drug stompers.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know the legal limit.
Drug
I don't want to find out.
You don't want to find out the legal limit?
Yeah.
Good choice, my friend. I love it.
Well,
I support that 1,000%.
We were at this place, and I'm sitting there, and this guy, he's drinking the point in the 0.0 Heineken and shit.
Pussy beer.
Yeah. Pussy beer.
For homos who want to
So
taste
what do
beer.
you say? I'm trying to stay sober.
Well, I don't know. That's
they're
cool.
for people who want to taste beer, but just legally can't fuck with it.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, why not just do like a...
So they take pills and drink 0.0 beers?
Yeah, so I'm like, why not just make a beer that's 0.08 and call it 0.08? Like the legal limit? You know what I mean?
You call it...
Even if you drink 10 of them, it's still, by the time you finish your first one, it evaporates.
Yeah, Yeah.
Second one, just takes its place.
Just call it good old 1 an hour.
1 an hour.
1 an hour.
You're like back this fucker with a glass of water, and you're a fucking champion.
You're like, now, if you drink 6 an hour, you might have a problem. But
then you're an asshole.
You can drink 1 an hour.
You've broken the unwritten fucking rules.
But yeah, just call it .08. Illinois'
I'll
finest.
tell you what, if you have
limit.
1 drink an hour for 12 hours straight, you're probably going to be kind of fucked up.
Well, yeah. You're gonna get out of control.
You're going to be all rowdy and shit, fucking bouncing off shit, stumbling.
Yeah, wanting to kick ass.
Yep.
You guys remember this girl, Jackie? I don't know her last name. But she kind of lived off of...
Are you choking, you fucking
Fucking kick like a mule. Motherfucker. Wow.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
You got a shot to the back of the throat?
Fucking hey. Powerful shot to the back of the throat.
She had a party in high school. Her parents, and she lived off of those rich, off of 31.
Yeah,
Jackie.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Little chick.
Yeah.
Big head.
Yeah.
Who are you talking about?
This chick Jackie. Smacky Jackie.
I'm sure you probably met her, Jesse, but she had a party at her house when her parents were gone. And,
Is that the one she drove her? Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going. Sorry, I won't stop. I'm sorry about that.
She's like, oh yeah, let's go get some more booze, So she's like, yeah, I'm gonna grab her parents, whoever, I think she drove or whoever was gonna go get some booze with her. So these idiots, instead of putting the fucking car in reverse, they fucking put it in drive and literally punch it and go right through the fucking wall into the kitchen.
In the garage?
Yeah.
Drove it into the house.
Drove it into the house.
Boom!
Into the kitchen.
Right into the fucking kitchen or the fucking
dining.
laundry
It was in
room
the
or
dining room.
Dining room or something. Yeah.
China cabinet.
The China cabinet.
Yes, the China
Boom!
cabinet.
Right over, man.
Full of her parents' fancy fucking vintage fucking crystal and shit.
Yeah.
It was like something out of fucking Ferris Bueller or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, it was like First Reich fucking China and shit.
Yeah.
It was good. I mean, I remember that stuff. That's all I gotta say. That was a
Who was that?
Pretty wild
broad?
party.
She lived out there over kind of across from Valley View in like the fancy neighborhood, with the big houses.
Valley View.
She had like long brown hair and like she'd throw some parties. Or like Jan or something, or what was her name?
Jan?
You know what I'm talking about?
If I think about it for a few minutes, I'll,
Yeah, she had... I can't think of her name, but she had some parties.
You said it was in the valley?
I'm sure you'd been there. It wasn't far from your old place. Huh. But like on the other side of the highway,
Yeah.
Yeah.
My parents used to go to Michigan, too. Oh, dude, we threw some fucking crazy parties at my house. I mean, there was no fucking... Matt can attest to that.
Yeah. But these kinds of conversations tend to become very narrow and narrower and narrower, so the people being
narrower.
Kind of like the
Stories
space
told about.
between your eyes.
Yeah. So,
What were you saying about
perhaps,
Yeah.
the wide space between
leave
your
it
eyes?
alone.
Something there?
yeah, perhaps we should broaden this conversation slightly. It's getting a little insular here. However, you know what I think? Here's what I think. I think that it's very possible that Putin has used
We'll call him Poopin.
Poopin, yes, Poopin, I think Poopin has used rumors of a war and overtures of warlike behavior to manipulate most of the world into thinking that he was going to crush Ukraine, yes, when in actuality what that did is probably exactly what he figured it would, because he's an intelligent man who knows how to play deep chess, and he's a KGB trained motherfucker who can snap necks. He figured that if they put the Ukraine in a quote-unquote state of distress, that they could trigger the UN and all these other buttholes to basically all look at the United States and go,
Oh, to
"Come on,
posture
man."
for fucking gayness?
Yeah, like, I'll look at us and go, come on, man, come
Aren't you
on, man.
gonna just take care
And
of
so
this?
then
Yeah.
we cough up these big asses, like $40 billion.
Chunks of money.
Yeah, $40 billion. Why not? Hey, we're just printing money anyway.
Well, the
But-
thing is that
but-
40 billion adds to another 40 billion and another.
Yes.
What I'm saying is like you're.
But let me finish this thought really quick.
Yeah.
Check it.
That'd be 80 billion.
Listen, hold on a second. You motherfucker. So,
Yeah, they just pumped
he-
out another
he
like 500 million and shit.
it triggers them to look at us to foot the bill and give all this money and aid and fucking baby formula and all this shit to
Yeah,
Ukraine.
to print it
right?
out of thin air.
Yeah, okay, but it all goes to them. So you're talking about a place where if you make like $800 or more a month, you're like in this like upper tier of financial success or strata. It puts
Now,
you,
$800, that's pushing it. I mean, as far as like monthly income, no, it's a lot less than that. I mean,
It's
there's
probably like 300.
well, like even like in Poland's part of European Union, and you know you can go online and check it out, and they'll say median. Like median Polish income is like, what was it for a long time? 8 to 1,000, 800 to 1,000, 800, between 800 to 1,000 zloty. Because they're still using their own currency. Just like Ukraine is still using their currency. So, like, they have grzywet, that's what they call their money. So, like, right now, if you look at grzywet, it's probably in the range between, like, I don't know, it can get up to 30, 40 grzywet per dollar. So that's like, if you think about it, so like a buck is like worth what? 30, 40 grzywet. So like, that's how many times? 30 times less?
To
40
one,
times
to
almost?
one, yeah.
Yeah, divided by 30.
Yeah. So if you think about it, so what I'm saying is like $350, 400 is more like what almost average person lives off of over there. You know? Because I mean, according to like, some people that I know there, and it's yeah.
So,
Although the food, here's the thing: the structure in there is not only that it's like old, depleted. There's just like a lot of fucking corruption on every
of
level,
course.
from like
so
I mean,
Put
it's just fucked up.
yeah,
there.
put a pin in that because that's
Yeah.
a fucking great point. But let me just finish
Yeah.
this thought. Okay, so we flood them with 40 billion more dollars.
That money would be so fucking like under the carpet in
And,
every
like,
way, shape,
well, and the
or
thing
form you
is,
can think.
I would
not
imagine
only just for
fucking
them.
Hold on.
Yeah.
We'll come back to it. So we flood them with all this fucking money, and so that's going to disrupt their economy because it's a huge flood of money that, when broken down, is going to be a massive pile of their
Well, it'll probably cause
currency.
inflation too.
It's going to create, I would imagine, an automatic middle class of some kind.
Well, look at it this way.
Fucking, well, one second.
Yeah.
So, the infrastructure gets rebuilt with this money, right? Ukraine has brought current, modern infrastructure, replaced all this shit. It's probably going to be done, I would imagine.
What's that? They're what?
Infrastructure.
Yeah, but that's under if
Yes, but hold on.
Ukraine,
yes, I know. But
wants to
1 second. I'm almost done with this
be
thought.
part of the big European deal.
I know. So, Putin pretends and makes overtures of wanting to destroy this country.
Yeah.
Money pumps in, their economy's disrupted, but they adjust, and all of a sudden everything's redone. Infrastructure's being taken care of, da-da-da-da-da-da. That all gets taken care of. Putin backs off. No more threat. Why? Thanks, assholes. You just paid for me for the Ukraine to be rebuilt. And for all we know, that idiot Zelensky fuckhead is kissing fucking Putin's ass.
Yeah.
And it's a deal, because that fuckhead is just a comedy clown stage guy.
Yeah,
fuckhead.
Well, he's always dressed in like sweat clothing.
Yeah.
And everybody else is wearing suits and shit around
Because
him.
that's how seriously he takes it. So,
yeah.
all this stuff has been a ruse to fucking coerce the United States into funneling money into their country in order to pay for new infrastructure rebuilt at our
Yeah, and then
cost.
Putin will take over the areas
Yes.
he wants, and they'll use that money to
They'll
rebuild.
just fucking rejoin. I think they want to kind of be. There's something there. It's just going to fucking
I think
happen.
Uncle Joe made a lot of
Yeah,
Lot
and of course
of
this
fucking
is
money.
Ukraine, which is
lots of money. I mean,
Grandpa-
that's his backyard.
Grandpa Joe has been playing with these people's fucking boners and fucking buttholes for like decades, like our entire lifetimes or whatever. He's been over
Yeah, he's been
fiddling
sniffing their
with
kids
these
even more
fucking
than
people.
American kids and
Yes,
shit.
and of course, we have to remind the listener that none of these things has anything to do with the person who's sitting in the office, you see. It's just coincidence that it's all the Ukraine and that's the country he's been fucking with for like 30 plus fucking years or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a coincidence, man.
Oh,
It has
yeah,
nothing
yeah,
to
yeah.
do with the president.
Oh, it's the most
it has nothing to
blatant fucking
do
shit you could ever imagine.
with that.
Uh-huh.
You know, and Putin didn't smell blood in the water and weakness when Grandpa Joe abandoned all those people in that Afghanistan airport and shit, and everything went to hell, and they left all that cutting edge fucking military equipment everywhere.
Billions.
Well,
of
did you see
dollars.
they just had an earthquake?
Yeah, you mean billions of dollars?
Where in that spot?
In
Yeah,
Afghanistan.
it's
I know.
billions
Of
of
course.
fucking dollars down the drain.
Yeah.
taxpayers.
Now they're asking the entire world for aid, supposedly.
Yeah, well, why not? You know, the butthole's wide open. Afghanistan.
Yeah, they had a big
well,
earthquake.
they had an
people died.
earthquake.
And
Yeah, no,
now
well,
they're
hold on. They
need help.
Well, here's the thing. When I watched some of the Euro news shit, they were talking about how they had the like two different organizations there delivering the food. Now,
to the warlords who are going to store it in a warehouse somewhere. And just chop people's hands off and heads off if they try to steal it.
Yeah.
But even though it was intended
but it
for
was
them,
there.
it was theirs.
Yeah.
Should have been theirs.
Yeah. They just control it. How they distribute.
And that means that the American food is not for you, peasant. As they kick you in your fucking teeth and they ask you how much the color blue weighs.
Cheeseburger.
How much does the color blue weigh and shit? And you're like, I don't know. And they smack you if you stop to think. Oh, man.
That's fucked up.
And they believe women are the cornerstone foundation of their society and they should be treated like angels and shit. Or not. But that's another story, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, McSpliff, what's up, man? Let's stir this shit up. What do you gotta say? Come at me with fucking something fiery. Shoot from the hip. Tell the people.
25 or 624, man.
Oh, snap.
808.
Is that a challenge? Oh, shit.
The 808 challenge.
The 808 challenge is on, man.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see if I can step to the magic.
You gotta try and put your schling-schlong in between the strings of an ukulele, like
my schling-schlong,
like one on top, one on bottom, one on top, one on bottom, and then just violate the the hole.
Like stick your junk in the strings of your guitar like Frank and Beans? Something about Mary?
That's the 808 challenge.
Oh, wow. That is not delightful. Listen, it's time to do this. And I don't want to hear any shit about it. People, rise. Use your mind. Don't be a fucking sellout. Don't be a slave. Act like an idiot. It's Independence Day, motherfucker, for a reason. Radio style.
Searching for something to say. Flashing lights against the sky. Giving up, I close my eyes. Sitting cross-legged on the floor.
Yes, and lawsuits are a thing.
Lawsuits are a thing.
We're going to enjoy. We kind of bent the rules a little bit there, but you know.
Sitting cross-legged on the floor, man.
Yeah, man. One would wonder 25 or 624. 25 or 6 to 4. I don't know which one. But it's definitely not about a psychedelic experience on LSD. Let's just get that off the table right now. That has nothing to do with the weird fucking lyrics that fucking... It only makes sense in a certain fucking context.
How much I can take. Should I try to do some more?
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Go home. The party's over. Oh, white boy's getting down.
Oh yeah.
That guitar solo is pretty fiery though. What do you think, McSpliff?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know what my favorite 4th of July song is?
America by Neil Diamond.
Yeah, bro.
Dun 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 dun. We're coming to America.
No, Lake of
Bruce
Fire by
Springsteen.
Nirvana.
What'd you say?
Lake of Fire by Nirvana.
Lake of Fire, brother. Let me see if I got this shit.
Yeah.
I think I got some Nirvana.
Yeah, look up Lake of Fire, man. That's my favorite. That's my favorite 4th of July song.
Lake of Fire. What the hell's the matter with you? It's morbid. Do you
You've heard it, right?
You're morbid. Let's see. I hate myself and I want to die. That guy was that guy was such a
Classic.
a little
Pick myself and I want to die.
he was such a little ray of fucking sunshine.
Yeah.
I'm sure he could just be counted on to just bring the party
He was
up
like
all
an
the
Aberdeen
time.
fucking weekend.
Yeah. Jesus.
Cloudy and fucking gray.
Make you want to drive off the cliff. Fuck it. Molly's
Drive to the coast and just right off a cliff.
Molly's lips.
Yeah.
Are they succulent?
I think so. Why? Why? Epstein Island special.
Molly's lollipop lips.
Molly, lolly, lolly, zolly, lips is here.
Lollipop lips. What the fuck?
Molly, lolly, lollipop lips are here. No, man, I don't have this thing called Lake of Fire.
I sent it to you. Jesus.
Oh, you dirty little son of a bitch. Let me check that out then.
You've heard that song, right, Greg?
I can't recall it.
Lake of fucking fire coming out of your ass.
Where the bad folks go when they die? You never heard that one?
Yeah.
Listen, man.
Play it, man. Play it.
Things have happened, man. You won't be able to hear us.
That's fine.
You must listen to the darkness of space silence now.
All right, just snap your fingers when it's done or whatever.
All right. I'll snap fingers at you.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Well, Doctor, what
I love long introductions.
might ever be able to have children?
No! Your testicles have been shot off, you piece of crap!
Oh, I'll walk again.
No,
I know
Let
I'll
me
walk
tell you
again.
something, Ron. You will never walk again.
Where the bad folks go when they die? They don't go to heaven where the angels fly. Go to a lake of fire and fry. See 'em again till the 4th of July. I knew a lady who came from Duluth, bit by a dog with a rabbit tooth. She went to the grave just a little too soon. Flew and lay down on the yellow moon. Where the bad folks go when they die? They don't go to heaven where the angels fly. Go to a lake of fire and fry. See 'em again till the 4th of July.
Moral of the 4th of July.
Crying, people moan. Look for a dry place to call their home. Try to find some place to rest their bones. All the angels and the devils try to make their own. Where the bad folks go when they die? They don't go to heaven where the angels fly. Go to a lake of fire and fry. See 'em again till the 4th of July. This motherfucker, this must be hell. Shut up, you remember? Play the motherfucking devil. There's no God. God is as dead as my legs. There's no God. There's no country.
Wow.
Man,
That's some heavy shit, huh?
why did you taint my mind with this? Damn you!
Yeah, tarnished.
Yeah, I didn't know that was part of that movie, but I never found that they compilated that shit.
What's that? The
That movie came out before Nirvana.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was like some weird compilation thing.
If only there was a way we could find out
It's
if they
the
overlapped.
what is
Oh,
it?
guaranteed,
Tom Hanks
man.
in it, right?
Tom Hanks?
Yeah.
No,
Born on the
Tom
4th of July is
Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, I mean. Yeah.
89.
Yeah, Nirvana was more like 90, 92.
Yeah.
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 Yes, sir. It's true.
But maybe it was. I don't know.
No,
Damn.
they co-opted it. I
Yeah.
don't know why they would do that, though. Because obviously it wouldn't have been on the soundtrack.
Someone was 25624, man.
Well, let's do this. Nirvana Lake of Fire, right?
Yeah. Original video.
I think it was like MTV Unplugged.
Released MTV Unplugged 1994.
Up. See?
You were right, man. They're 5 years apart from each other.
That's a pretty cool jam, though.
Yes. It's
One of my favorites, actually, by them. I mean, they got a lot of good songs, but
Yeah.
I like that one. It's a cover, though. Who's the original?
Is it a cover?
Yeah, it's gotta be, dude. That's too folksy for fucking Nirvana.
Yeah.
Well, but they also
Well, he
did
also did what's it?
Where
what's it
Did You
called?
Sleep Last
Yeah,
Night?
that's
and all
also-
shit.
that's
Which is a cover, but Lake of Fire original.
I fell into a burning lake of fire. No.
Lake of Fire. It says here that there's a song called Lake of Fire by the Meat Puppets.
The Meat Puppets?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is. I wonder if it's the same.
First released by the Meat Puppets in 1984. So it would have been 10 years before they did it.
Yeah.
Those dang Meat Puppets.
Let's see here. It looks like there's a video of the Meat Puppets doing it. Let's see what their song's like, shall we?
Alright, yeah, check it out.
I got caught up in that. Well, this is what I'll say about that shit. I think
It's pretty raw.
I think their version is more interesting to listen to. Has all these little variations and shit. It's not Nirvana straightened it out quite a bit.
Yeah, dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like what do you call them?
It's almost like Kurt may have lacked the fucking serious artistic fucking jejune that it would have taken to fucking approach it like that.
Yeah.
These fuckers, you can tell.
Yeah, that's like something you do in your basement, just screaming all fucking.
Well, this feels like they own the song.
That's it.
Like when you listen to them playing it, they're like doing all this little subtle shit, variations and weirdnesses. You're like, it's better.
Oh, Nirvana, yeah.
No.
Oh, you like the Meat Puppets?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Way better.
Obviously, Nirvana's, they're doing an homage to this. You can tell, obviously.
Yeah.
And that's cool. But they made it kind of white boy frat rocky, kind of. They straightened out a lot of what these guys were doing artistically.
Yeah.
Like, have you heard this Lake of Fire by the Meat Puppets, dude?
Yeah, I started to listen to it. He's like screaming.
Yeah, it's kind of, in that way, it's kind of
it's
like...
kind of punk and like weird. It's just like...
It's like a punk mixed with something else and something else.
Yeah, it's just like acid trip, fucking freak out.
Yeah. What's that fucking band? Do you realize? Fuck. She's the best. What's that fucking band?
Where the bad folks going later?
Fuck, why can't I remember them? They're such a good fucking band.
Well, anyways, yeah.
What it all
I like the Nirvana version, for sure.
Sometimes the shit is, and sometimes the shit isn't. I don't know why. I make up the fucking rules about this bullshit, but that's the way it is.
But I like how a lot of people seem to think Nirvana was like one of the greatest bands ever.
Kurt, oh, Kurt, why did you have to blow your fucking face off? Oh, that bitch did it. I know it. Scandalous motherfucker. Laugh track. Just kidding. Oh, don't come after us.
Get out your cry pillow.
Yeah, don't come after us, Courtney. Don't do it. We're not in your league. You're just so cool. Don't worry about it.
You're so slutty we can't even imagine.
Yeah, so don't worry about us. We won't worry about you. That's fine.
It was my uncle telling me one time, he's like, yeah. He's like, I heard that at her shows, she'll like jump in the audience with like a mini skirt on or
with no
panties
with
and,
no underwear.
People are just like finger banging her while
they're just rubbing it.
Floating her around and shit on the fucking crowd.
Oh my god.
I'm like, that's pretty. Tell me more.
Did he say he witnessed this?
I don't know if he witnessed it, but he'd heard about it, and he was just like, she's a freak.
Or is it because he was partaking in it somehow?
Yeah, he's probably imagining he was.
He got in all close and shit, so he could be there when she jumped in the crowd. Ding,
yeah, he got a hard on. It fucking triggered him.
He's like,
like, I want to get my fingers in that nasty fucking soup.
He was playing the hairy harmonica.
Yep. The clam chowder fucking harmonica.
Yep. Flick and tickle. The flickler and tickler. And then you lickler and stickler. Listen, you fucking hillbilly. That's craziness. Crazy talk. Oh my god.
Hey, Nirvana was hillbillies, man.
They were, man. Northwestern hillbillies for sure.
They were white trash hillbilly fucking scum.
That's like,
yeah.
what was her name?
Let me guess. Like the woman,
Silence of the Lambs.
the mother that was in the drawer that had no
When
arms.
she went to go see
Arms and
fucking,
legs.
Jodie Foster?
yeah, when she went to go see
And they
Hannibal,
pull her out.
he was telling her like, "Well, let me tell you a little bit about yourself." She's like, "You're." What did he say? You're like. He's like, "Yeah, you're one." He's like, "What one? Half a step away from a hillbilly or something like that." Huh?
Gay. You're more than half a fag. And a half step from a hillbilly. Like, Jesus, what life choices did I make? How the hell did I get here?
You guys are like hillbillies.
And half a fag.
half a gay hillbilly.
Half a fag and half a hillbilly.
Half
Or
a-
like a half a yup and
or just-
half a fucking Rasta man.
Or you
Just imagine
or
that
just
shit.
half a gay hillbilly.
This guy told us one time, my wife and I,
Oh,
he got all mad because we were fucking with him,
yeah.
and he's like,
Imagine that.
"You guys are like hillbillies." That was like the best thing you could come up with, is like an insult. And I looked at him and I was just like, "You mean I'm fucking with you? Fucking idiot."
That was just after you stopped fucking holding on to your ball sack. You let it go. You let it go and then offered to shake his hand. You talking about no politics on this goddamn. You sick son of a bitch.
Like, we don't use lawyers around these parts. We just do it ourselves.
We just do it on a butt wiping handshake.
Yeah, you wipe your butts from the fucking back to front, and then
Oh.
you fucking offer up your hands.
Hey, so
Isn't back to front the normal way?
Yeah, you spit on it too
Shit.
to seal the deal.
I've been doing it wrong?
samurai.
Samurai.
Like the samurai
Is
stand.
that when you wear you wear really tight underwear and it slices it down the middle? like you got a log splitter. Wear a T string up your ass and it's a log splitter. You fucking cut that shit like mozzarella cheese with a wire knife.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Listen, this is disgusting. Why did it have to get down to the toilet? Always.
It's like a chocolate shaving.
Oh yes. Like the curl.
Yeah, it curls up and you throw it on like a cream pie, chocolate cream pie.
A French silk with that little curl of chocolate slice. Shave.
Ooh, oh. Poppin' fresh dough.
Ooh, oh. That's
They also do
fucking
orange
corny shit.
shavings too.
Orange shavings.
So what's up?
Man, I don't know. It's like
What are we
it's
talking
like
about,
somebody
man?
just jumped on the brakes with both feet at once. I don't know what happened.
So Maverick is the #1 movie in the world right now.
Maverick, yeah. Well, Tommy C, man, he's an unstoppable force. You know, when you put him together with Johnny T, and they form one fucking invincible gay Voltron and shit of Scientology, magic power. And
Yeah, they get in their
from
private jet and
space,
fly to a secret base in
Japanese
the
robots.
New Mexican desert and blow each other the whole way.
Yep. Well, see now, that's how they come together, Voltron style. It's in this Deadlock 69. It's almost like they've been bolted together with their fucking mouths on each other's junk and shit.
Yeah, they take like two F-15 fighter jets and they 69 them up in the sky.
That's the thing. You form this loop of energy that keeps going back and forth through them.
Yeah, and then they spin around like a
It's
saucer and
almost
they
like
fly up to
it has a near like
anywhere,
cold
like hypersonic speeds and
yes,
shit.
because it comes up with an almost like cold fusion type effect.
Yeah.
That it's just this infinite loop of energy that can't it just as
Yeah,
long
they're
as they
spinning
have their
so
mouths
fast
on
that,
each other's
that
hogs.
Johnny
Is
T's
it
cock
liquid or electric?
like goes in the
Both.
jet.
We're getting plasma and shit. This is a plasma level situation where they're exchanging plasma and DNA continuously.
It fuses together.
Yes, as long as they have their mouths on each other's fucking cocks, it completes a circuit that keeps feeding itself. And they can fly at hypersonic speeds for as long as they want.
Yeah, and they can travel back in time and stop the future, nuclear war from happening.
Yes, because depending on how much they unhinge their jaws, they can control the speed at which they fly at these hypersonic, levels.
It's kind of like Terminator. What is it? Terminator, where they can see the future, but they want to stop it.
Yes, but if we use Superman, I think it's Superman 2 or 3.
Yeah, or no,
level
that's one
logic.
where he flies around the Earth.
Yeah, in reverses time.
Yeah, that's the first one with Lex Luthor.
Okay, if we use Superman 1 logic here, you would imagine if they sucked each other's cock deeply enough, they could probably achieve some sort of hypersonic speeds where they could fly against the Earth's natural rotation and eventually start to turn back
make
time
like
a
the
little
earthquake and the flood like reverse itself.
Yes, and that way the guy who shot the people in Highland Park would fuck off and shit. And
yeah, I mean,
and yet we would retain.
Superman would be there ahead of time to stop
these
him.
Events. Yes,
or Johnny T and Tommy C.
Johnny T and Tommy C would have to fly down to the man's house, kill him,
pick him up,
kill him and shit before he ever spawned the idea of going through with the Highland Park shooting thing, and then like dismember his body and just fucking throw it in weird places.
And then the other towns could have shot fireworks,
Yes.
instead of not shooting him.
And then,
which is anti-American.
Yes, because then they can take his head and put it in a trunk of a car that's going to be smashed down and then melted down and shit. So, thereby obliterating the need to fuck with him.
Or they
he just went away one day.
They just display it here and there.
Yeah, he just went away one day and that was it.
Like in a jar, so they're they wouldn't jar
the tip of his pee-pee.
They wouldn't jar it.
It just looked like a little mushroom cap with no stems sitting in a bush. That was his pecker.
Yeah, it reminds me of a joke I heard.
This Polak,
you ever hear this
Russian,
one, Greg?
This German come to this bridge.
Superman is flying over, the top of like a metropolis, right? And he looks down on the top of this building and he sees Wonder Woman naked, right?
Did I ever tell that? Yeah, I did.
Yes, we did a whole thing.
Oh.
Anyway,
yeah, she's like totally exposed, she's just like agape, like just like boning and shit. And he's like, "Holy shit!"
Aye.
And he's like, "I probably hit that real quick, and no one would ever know." So he flies down as fast as a speeding bullet. Bam! Fucking just bangs her. And fucking flies away before she can even realize what's happening, right?
He sounded like Emerald Lagasse right there.
Yeah,
When he did
bam! Got some of that.
Okay.
And then the Invisible Man turns to Wonder Woman and says, "Did you feel that?" He's like, "I felt something. Did you feel that?"
Yeah.
Come on, drums.
Oh, sorry.
Drums and laughs.
I meant this one here. Yes, of course. Well done, sir. I love it. A superhero gay joke.
You know?
Yes.
Well, it's not gay. He just didn't realize that the Invisible Man was there.
See, that it was the unintended.
It's like, grab my hand.
Yeah.
It's his penis.
See, that's the and see, that's the setup. The setup.
But it was so small, he didn't even really notice. He was just like, did you feel that?
It was like a little pinprick in his ass.
Pinky.
It bounced off his butt cheek.
Yeah, it didn't. It wasn't even in the hole. It just kind of bounced off in the crack somewhere, and nobody really noticed.
Yeah, it was in the cottage cheese dimple.
Wonder Woman.
Cottage cheese.
Wonder Woman.
Dripping out. Cottage cheese flopping out. Like fucking soft serve ice cream. Like when they're cleaning out the machine and shit, it just kind of splutters and splutters and splatters.
Oozes out, half frozen.
It extrudes a bit and then it starts spluttering and splattering and splashing and shit. Listen, this is not appropriate for families on a wholesome night like Independence Day.
Yeah, it should have been
Fucking
Captain America,
ridiculous.
right?
Oh, never mind. It's 12:05, so it's actually Tuesday. Who gives a fuck? So back to the nasty business.
Yeah, back to the 5th.
I plead the 5th. I plead the 5th. You ever
It
seen?
was the 5th, Your Honor, I swear.
You ever seen Dave Chappelle's
The 5th.
skit about the 5th?
Oh, it's awesome.
The 5th. I plead the 5th. Everything they ask him and
Yeah,
shit.
fifth.
He's in court and shit. He just keeps pleading the 5th Amendment.
Over and over. And in every situation.
But he says it fifth, F-I-F, fifth.
Fifth.
He even writes it. He even writes it down on a card and just shows it. Fifth. It's misspelled and shit. Yeah.
F-I-F.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I plead the 5th.
F-I-F.
The 5th.
That's some funny shit.
He's a very fucking funny dude.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hell
He's
no.
a funny black guy.
Yep. Next level, man.
I mean, African American.
See, now, I was watching this thing, and they were kind of giving props to Richard Pryor and shit.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about that, and it's just my opinion, ladies and gentlemen, that is all it is. I plead the 5th. However, I like Richard Pryor in a couple of things I've seen him in. Probably more as an actor than a stand-up comedian. But I'm not overly impressed with him on the whole to understand necessarily why he is revered with godlike status in the comedy community.
I think he just was on a lot of cocaine.
And he was a hell of a writer, so you know, he contributed that to a lot of things that you wouldn't necessarily realize at first, just because he.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm a big fan, so maybe I don't know all this stuff, but yeah, I mean, everybody knows, especially our generation, knows who Richard Pryor is.
Oh, he did a lot of cinemas, too.
That's the thing. I like his movies more than the stand-up stuff that I've seen of his.
Yeah.
The stand-up stuff was cool, but it wasn't like, blow me away.
Yeah.
I guess he's revered because he was like one of the first guys to do some of this more.
Yeah, he kind of does like that breakthrough comedy between
like
the races.
looser format kind of stuff.
It's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he like jumps into characters and shit while he's doing his comedy, so it's not quite just a stiff stand-up act, which when he started, that's a lot of what it was, most of what it was with these stiffs, and he was doing this fucking thing. like George Carlin kind of when he busted out of trying to be all straight laced and shit. And
got to the big brown dick sucker.
Yeah. Ended up being a bitter old fucking shit brick.
Yeah.
That later comedy shit of his is kind of... You are all diseased.
Yeah, you're all diseased.
I hate you, motherfuckers.
Fuck you all, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You, fuck you,
Yeah.
fuck you, and you, and you.
And his
And
last...
fuck you too, and you.
And his last special.
Uh,
Why the fuck did you assholes come here? I only charged you $200 a piece.
Like piss in their face.
Yeah.
Front row was getting pissed.
Yeah, which would be the
Like
equivalent of
piss in
like
their mouth.
$800 today.
Yeah. Totally.
I mean, it'd be like getting pissed in your mouth in the front row.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you paid $800, would you want someone to tell you fuck off?
You're a fuckhead. Oh, thanks.
Thanks.
We were
I
laughing.
paid for that.
We were laughing earlier about Kid Rock.
Yeah.
Skid crotch.
Yeah. Oh, it's his type of day today. Today's his type of day.
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
you,
the
you,
recent
and
4th
you.
of July day.
July. Take these vaccines and stick them in your ass.
He was
Fuck you
wearing the
too.
American flag cowboy hat, Jesse.
Yeah. I got
Oh,
this
dude.
San Francisco cowboy hat on.
I want to be a cowboy.
Sequins, silver, blue, and red and shit. Sequins. Yeah.
I want to get a
Sparkly.
rocket up my ass.
My neighbor was saying that I need a couple of like neon glow sticks to go with it. And fucking ready for fucking Burning Man or some fucking homosexual bullshit like that.
Yeah, some ecstasy and some glow sticks.
Ready for faggotry.
Yeah. Faggotry.
You're like, if you can't be with the one you love the one you're with.
Yeah, even if it's just Rosie, she'll look at you funny, but she's still good for a go.
Wasn't I telling you the other day I was talking to this guy,
flavored kisses.
and he said that Kid Rock, like he's got a bar in Nashville, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's 3 stories, and there's like bands playing on each level.
Yeah.
And it's just like a party, like nonstop.
Non-stop party.
Non-stop fun.
Yeah, but anyways, Kid Rock, it gets so fucked up while he's at his own bar, they kick him out of it because he's too fucked up.
His own bar. Cool.
Yeah, they throw him out because he's too
I'm
fucking
the
wasted.
idiot that owns this place.
Like, yeah, and you're embarrassing yourself. Get the hell out of here now.
He gets up on
They
the table and trying to play and shit.
Just
like muttering.
They signal his handlers and his guys like, get him the fuck out of here, man.
And he starts fucking grabbing his junk while he's up there.
He's like, don't get vaccinated, man. America, fuck you. On the way out the door and shit. Like, damn, kid. Another
And he
night.
pulls his dick out and shit.
They're ushering him out and telling people as they walk by, they're like, oh, he does this every fucking time he comes here. I just, what the fuck?
It's a show.
Yeah.
He's like, who wants an autograph?
I mean, and in reality, he's all confused and totally wasted and just living a problematic, self-hating life that even though he's got millions of dollars and shit, it's not solving anything. It's making him a more out of control fucking asshole all the time.
He's like, where's Pamela's big titties?
As he winds, as he spins his way over the edge forever to the fucking left hand of God.
Because I want to be a cowboy.
And then he's whisked away to the fucking cold, dark, silent frozen vacuum of space for eternity. Trapped inside a
That's terrible, man.
Trapped inside a 2-dimensional flat fucking prison fucking thing like in Superman.
Yeah, poor bastard.
just floating around in this flat fucking weird thing, looking around like, as he's trapped for an eternity of silent
Spinning out of control.
He's like, God, why
He's spinning and
the
he
parade.
flies past Tommy C and fucking
yeah,
Johnny T.
But he
fucking
doesn't-
in their
but he doesn't
circular
realize it.
spinning out of control.
he doesn't realize it.
F-15 or whatever the fuck they're flying.
But he doesn't realize it because his eyes have long since fucking ceased to function because they were too stressed out from the fucking constant fucking stimulation of it, so they don't even fucking
But
register.
he can
anything
smell it though.
He can smell it. He smells. Well, what he smells is the fucking Vaseline.
Yeah, that's almost been ignited because it's spinning so fast.
The burnt KY jelly, the friction burnt KY jelly
Can reach high temperatures, but it never
ignites.
carcinogizes.
Yeah, it never ignites.
Yeah.
Flaming ass. It smells like burnt KY mixed with ass somehow. Listen, you sick bastard boy. You fucking, what are you doing? Fucking slapping it around?
So did you guys light off some nice fireworks tonight, or what?
Fuck yeah, man. We had a good time. It was great.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Kid Rock would be proud.
He would. He
Yeah.
would look at us and go, America, fuck you, and flick us all off one at a time and shit.
Say fuck you.
2
and
inches
you,
away from
and
our
you.
faces. He went, fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! And then he'd be like, yeah, fuck vaccines too! And then all of a sudden, from somewhere out there, like, music would just start pumping into the scene. You're like, da-da-ba-da-da-ba-da, yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah! Woo! You too! And everybody would like be all like American flags and shit,
yeah.
and big sparklers, and
He'd be like, Fauci is a grouchy.
Fauci can suck my crouchy. Wiki, 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 wiki.
Did Greg ever hear that song?
The fuck you too one?
Yeah.
I don't know, what was it called? America vaccines and fuck you too. His latest big hit.
America's KY fucking special.
Oh yeah.
Burnt
yeah.
KY and fuck you too.
Yeah. It's typical.
No, you gotta play it for Greg. He'd like it.
No, I heard it before.
What, his new song?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you played it
You
for
felt
me.
the pain.
Oh, yeah, we did. That's right.
Yeah. It was painful.
He's like, Biden is a fag and Fauci sucks cock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty. I mean, it was funny.
I don't think he put too much thought into it. Probably just said
He just
was
ripped-
probably
he
just
just-
rambling some bullshit to his buddies.
Yeah, he was ripping it from the. He was ripping it from the headlines.
Yeah.
Fox,
Yeah.
Fox News headlines.
Yeah.
Fauci
And now-
sucks
now
cock
he's-
and
now he's
Biden
back
is a
to nobody,
fag.
right?
Yeah.
Huh?
You know what his last name is?
What? Richie.
Yeah, Robert James Ritchie.
It's Robbie Ritchie, man. Kid Rock. Kid Rocky, Robbie Ritchie.
Bobby Ritchie.
Bobby Ritchie.
There's some family issues right there, just by that alone.
You can,
I should have just called him Richie.
bitchy Richie.
Richie. Little bitch Rich.
Bitchy Richie.
Bitchy Richie, let me tell you something about Bitchy Richie. I'm gonna take a Biden sniff test on him and go. And now what I smell is something like this. He came from a family that probably had several kids in it. And he was the one who didn't get as much attention. He stomps around like a fucking spoiled little bastard. Fuck you!
They
He's
They nicknamed him BJ.
Yeah, BJ, Bitchy Junior Richie.
BJ Richie.
BJ Richie.
Oh.
Because they forced him into some of that behavior, and that's why he acts out so aggressively. However, yeah, so he stomps around a lot, fucking wham, 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 look at me, look at me.
But he actually
around,
looks like a really nice guy, though, you know?
Yes, but he went around dressing like he was, you know, he dressed like a wigger and shit. I mean,
practically
Kangol hats and fucking
and cowboy boots and a
toe.
cowboy hat. Everything in between was different.
Yeah, but then he would turn around and have a Kangol hat on with Adidas without laces in him and shit.
Huh.
And like
You
a
know what I'm saying? Like hip hop in it.
collar
That
shirt
weird
with a sweater
redneck-
over it or something.
Yeah, it's that weird kind of redneck / white trash / hip hop.
Yeah, like some Black Crowes crap.
Kind of hillbilly hip
I
hop.
mean, that's a greasy, fucking, slimy way.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck
Hillbilly hip hop.
Yeah.
Mullet, but he's rocking these hip hop shoes and sweats and fucking
Like some Memphis fucking railroad track trash.
athletic wear. You know, he's not shooting hoops.
No.
Like, what the, you're not on your way
Oh,
to the
but
gym.
yeah, but he's like, he looks
Yeah.
like he's on his way to the gym.
Yeah. Pants a
Oh,
little.
you mean a poser?
Yeah, pants a little.
Yeah.
Pants a little saggy, but not like sag. It's just kind of like pull your fucking pants up.
But he'll wear the
Bitchy
cowboy boots, where fucking pants are in the cowboy boots. And
Yeah, Robbie Ritchie.
yeah.
Hey, pull your fucking pants up, Robbie.
I mean, you
Ritchie.
probably see that shit every day, though, Jesse, right?
He's like, yeah, in the when he looks in the mirror.
Yeah, it's Kid Rock's big ass honky tonk in Rock and Roll Steakhouse.
Yeah.
So when you guys come down here, we're gonna go, right?
Yeah, that way we can watch him get kicked out.
Yeah.
We can call him a
Start the fight.
Yeah. We'll start calling him a fag.
We do, yeah.
Well, it'll be my
hey,
treat.
fag.
I'll order
Hey,
steaks
hey,
for
fag,
everybody.
you said that
You know,
what?
around the
Oh.
table, drinks,
Hold on, we could go and do
and
what?
then we'll start a
go
fight
party
so
at
we
your
can
house.
Yeah,
we
on
don't
your
have to pay
boat.
for it. We'll
Yeah,
get kicked
on
out.
your boat, motherfucker.
So you we'll go.
Did you hear that, Jesse?
Bro, you fucking sang in that song about how we get on the party on your boat, fag. Let's do that shit. Just like keep egging him on and heckling him and fucking with him and shit.
Yeah.
He just gets pissed off.
Yeah, I'll be like, I'm gonna treat you guys to a fine dinner tonight with some rock and roll, and then we start fucking some shit.
At Kid Rock's fucking
So
touch
we
your
get kicked out. We don't have to pay
steakhouse.
for it.
Touch your sister's steakhouse.
The cousin fucker steakhouse or something.
That's funny.
Well, the sad thing is that
The
that
hanky
dipshit is
panky
from
fucking
Detroit.
cousin fucker steakhouse.
Oh, and then he wears
Yeah.
these hats too. I've seen
Yeah,
him with that.
a fedora, a
fedora.
fag with a
Yeah.
fedora.
He's got
on.
that-
Bagdora.
Like,
Yeah, because his fucking greasy mullet is hanging
greasy
down.
mullet
under
is
it.
like hanging.
This look sucks.
fucking,
At least fucking put it
Yeah.
up or something. You
Yeah.
fucking homo.
yeah,
Tie it up in a fucking buns,
yeah.
honey. You fucking half a fag. Robbie Ritchie. Listen, be nice to Robbie. He's had a rough life.
He's a patriot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his penis smells. His penis smells like his own butthole too. That's a problem.
Patriot.
Yeah, patriot
Yeah.
in the glory hole.
And that glory hole.
Patriot in the glory hole, yo.
Put it in the glory hole.
Oh boy, they're still coming back from that.
They're still coming back from that.
Oh, for God's sake, help us!
Oh,
God,
listen to
almighty.
this.
Oh,
Kid Rock's big ass honky tonk and rock and roll steakhouse seems like a great place to grab a drink. Check out some live music or swing a leaky bag of your own feces at a police officer. Since 2018, the Nashville joint has been home to both fun times and criminal. But what are ordinary folks saying about Kid Rock's watering hole?
So what they're saying is like a piss hole, shithole?
How we ventured in this great cesspool of internet reviews. Yep, blah, blah.
I thought you said it was called the Touch Your Sister Uncle Fucker Steakhouse.
Rub your sister's blister till it pops.
Love your sister's blister till it pops. The
Steakhouse.
Watery fucking pussy.
And then just tack steakhouse on at the end of that.
Watery a pussy.
And
A steakhouse.
Yeah. Touch your sister's blister steakhouse.
Yeah. Watery a
Kenny
pussy.
Rogers Roasters. One of the best skits of all time. Kenny Rogers Roasters, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what.
That's unreal.
Is that rain?
Yeah. It's been raining for a while.
My sister's blister.
Sister's blister.
Well, listen, we're at 71, chum. Let's do this. You ready?
Let's do it.
How it had to be. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for joining us for this 4th of July. This celebration of the extravaganza celebrating the birth of this country. Let me tell you something, motherfucker. If you don't believe in this goddamn fucking thing, you can step out. You won't be missed. So eat shit. But on the other hand, if you love this country, raise your hands and go, yeah, you should. Don't fucking bend. Don't allow your mind to be bent to the will of the weaklings who hate and want to tear it all down, like as if they have the perspective and the ethical fucking maturity and the broadness of mind to really perceive something even approaching the magnitude of what they portray. They're full of shit.
Yeah, it's all a big lie.
They want to bend you to fucking what they think.
First they tell you you're going to die of a fucking disease, and next you're going to starve to death.
Well, and the next they're fucking coughing their fucking AIDS into your butthole.
Yeah.
They're just coughing AIDS into your butthole.
Yeah, into your butthole. Yeah.
Yeah, they spread it and then cough into it.
That's how they do it. They cough it into your butthole.
Well, next, they're gonna be doing like the.
It's kind of like blowing smoke up your ass. It's coughing COVID into your butthole.
Oops, let's just release this and see what happens.
You need what do they call it when they inject someone's shit up your butt?
Fecal transplant?
Yeah, it's like a fecal transplant, but it's a COVID cough in your butthole.
I like
it. Works. It helps people, I guess.
It builds up a natural immunity directly through the colorectal.
Exactly.
Transfusion.
Of breath. A transfusion of breath into spirit.
Yes, someone breathes their spirit into your butthole, and your butthole breathes its spirit out into someone's mouth.
It's spiritus gas.
Generally, that person on the receiving end of the anal spirit and the rectal spirit into their mouth, they're generally perceived as having the shittier, no pun intended,
end of the deal.
Part of that deal, yes.
So like they'll like you said, like the spirit is as gas. So
Yeah.
if somebody releases a hot one,
Yeah.
you can actually spray
Yeah,
something.
then the other person inhales it. A dark, that's a dark part of their soul.
The dark spirit.
Yes, the dark, shadowy part of their soul.
But they're both
Breathe right in.
beneficiaries of the exchange.
Yes, well, they both gain knowledge that they never would have been able to perceive without having done this.
The exchange of energy.
Yes.
Pure,
But again-
pure energy.
But again, it cannot be
Pure
stressed.
energy.
It cannot be stressed enough how the one who farts in the other one's mouth definitely has the better end of the deal.
Yeah. Who goes first?
Yeah. Determines everything.
Who goes first?
You're first. Oh, yeah, this is terrible. Well, I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah.
Like your turn.
Yeah, see, so the one who farted out his dark soul, this is dark shadowy soul,
Oh, it's over.
he's lightened his load quite a bit. Because he doesn't have all the shadow kind of stuff hanging over him anymore. He just farted it out into the other guy's mouth. But that asshole now has doubled down on his bullshit.
Yeah.
'Cause he's got nothing but fucking shit in his soul and already had it. Well, let's look at it this way. He put his mouth up to somebody's asshole and suck something out of there. So his life choices have already been questionable up to this point, and now he's got twice as much shit on his shoulders because he inhaled that dark soul out of his ass.
Yeah, it's like being a Kid Rock's place, you know? It's one of the
I
challenges
think
they have.
it's probably very similar psychologically.
You do like six
do you
shots
think-
of
do you
fucking
think
whiskey
he's
and then you
shot?
inhale someone's fucking shit fart.
Do you think he buys everyone shots?
No, he makes them all buy shots, even if it's
For
at his
him?
house. Yeah, even if it's at his house.
Does he?
Yeah, he's like, hey y'all, I know. He's like,
throw it in,
he's
throw
like-
the money
yeah,
in the bucket.
yeah. He's like, I know. I know. I invited you all here to party down. And I was like, yeah, we're gonna party at my fucking house.
Yeah, but he's like, I got bills to pay.
Yeah, he's like, I got all this shit here. I got cases and cases of all this crap, but let's not get nuts and let's throw down and we're gonna pass the bucket around. If I don't count out a certain amount, man, we can't party. It's like, what?
He's got Kid Scrack's fucking behind juice. Fucking
Behind juice.
behind juice.
It sounds like an Italian person from New York, an Italian New Yorker saying behind you.
Yeah, behind juice.
Behind juice. It just depends on where you shift the accent. Of
Anyways, it's like the bottom of the barrel, you know, type of a drink. It comes from Uncle Queer's fucking
of course.
bagwash.
Oh, Uncle Queer's backwash.
Yeah, the bottom of the vats and shit.
That's a salty, briny mix, I hear.
Yeah, it's like a porter.
It smells like chlorine and salt.
Well, you know why they call the porter beer a porter?
Huh.
Because there's this guy that used to run around and collect all the kegs, and he was called a porter.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, he'd mix them all together, all the bottom of the barrels together, and that was the porter. So that's where porter beer comes from.
So all the fucking thick fucking...
Yeah, the
sooty
bottom of the barrel shit.
slop that they didn't want to drink.
Yeah.
And so that's how you take something undesirable and turn it on its head and make it a cottage industry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
Is
what
that
he
you
does
just-
when you go to his house. He
Pump
serves
up
up
the
the porter of
bullshit
whiskey,
in the sales pitch
Yeah.
to such
and
a
he charges
degree.
you for it.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Triple the price.
Yep. And you turn something that was shit that nobody would have even looked at sideways, you turn it into gold. Nothing changed. except the words you put around it and the idea you put around it, the concept
Yeah, you
fucking
branded
housed it in. Yeah.
So flat bottom of the barrel.
Yeah. It's the sludgy, goopy shit. Yeah, let's mix that up. Oh, it's a porter. It's a more full-bodied, aromatic
Abolish.
experience. Yeah.
Abolished.
Abolish.
Hashtag experiences, not things.
Hashtag kisses. Hashtag kisses.
Hashtag fucking backside breath.
Oh.
Inhaler.
Hashtag Vax alert.
Oh,
Down with the Vax. And down with the Vax America. Fuck you, says
Drinking.
Kid Rock. Hashtag.
hashtag drink the colostomy bag.
Oh, Fauci, the Fauci test. Drinks the colostomy bag to make sure it's not fucking rancid and tainted from infection.
Craig, do you know what a colostomy bag is?
Mhm.
He's like, this tastes normal.
Oh yeah. Wash it. Yeah.
He's sampled so many he can get you into like a range of like normal just by how many top notes he tastes like a fine wine. He's making a flavor profile and shit. Let me see here.
He's like,
heavy
you need a
protein.
little triple antibiotic and you'll be fine.
Yeah, heavy protein. A little high in amino acids. Gotta level you off before you form a fungus,
And an
fungus
AIDS
in the
vaccine.
fucking root of your butthole. and an AIDS. What did you say? And an AIDS vaccine?
Yeah, an AIDS vaccine.
It kind of tastes like old Vaseline,
Oh.
burnt sperm. They got cooked.
Like it's a fine vintage. It's been in there a while.
They got cooked from the friction, apparently.
This is from like the 80s. I can taste it.
Jesse.
Oh, a vintage?
Yeah, it was Rod Stewart and Ronald Reagan.
Oh, my Christ.
What's up, Greg?
I landed in L.A. and the first thing I see, I look over out of the airport, is this billboard, and it says, what did it say? Something about,
Tired of STDs.
yeah, are you tired of STDs?
Yeah, I think you told us that.
Yeah,
You were just there,
it
weren't
was
you?
like written on a condom. Yeah, like, yeah, so if you come here, make sure you, yeah.
So how was your trip? Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was fun. I didn't catch anything.
Yeah.
Nothing too permanent.
Yeah.
You just picked up some hookers right by
Yeah.
the airport.
Yeah,
Just
and
a-
Tijuana hookers.
Just a weekend bender.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just drive down to Tijuana. It's only like 3 hours.
TJ.
Yeah.
Donkey
You go to
show.
a TJ Donkey show first
I'll tell you
thing when
what.
you get off.
Gotta hit the
I've
donkey
been
show.
in Tijuana, man. That fucking place is fucked up. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
on the border, it took us like almost 6 fucking hours to get back in.
Oh,
And it's
that's fucked
literally
up.
like you wouldn't believe the show. I mean, the shit that's going on, like all the like sales and this restaurants on feet, and I mean, you name
Oh,
it.
yeah. I've been there before.
Yeah.
Well, I never had that much trouble getting back, but it was a long time ago. I was like 12 years old. I was going to donkey shows when I was 12, man.
Well, it's okay. You suppressed the memory of the deep cavity search they did on you to make sure you,
Yeah.
you, you
Skimmed
weren't,
across the
You
board, but
suppressed
really I
it.
was
you weren't
detained for like a week and shit.
Yeah, they detained you all right over and over again.
Like,
Like we gotta make sure
retained
you,
and detained.
yeah, and fucking restrained. They want to make sure you weren't a drug mule.
Checked you out.
No, I was telling Matt though, like the last time I went, like I'd gone there when I was younger, when I was like just a kid, and we'd go like bargain shopping, you know, because they have like all the markets and all that shit. And you can haggle, you know, on the price. They'll come up, they're like, "Oh, see, people like, Senor," they'll be like, would you like to buy? And they'll tell you like a crazy price, and you look at them and it's like, no, I'm good, because there's no prices on anything.
Yeah.
And then they'll drop their price by like 50%, like immediately.
Yeah.
And then they drop it by like another 50%, like 10 seconds later when you start to walk away.
Yeah.
You're like, Senor, and by the time you leave, it's like, it's $2. They try and sell it to you. And then you're just like, what the fuck? You know, because it's like just so insane.
Yeah. Oh,
like the haggling is out of control.
Well, and the thing is like $2 is like, that's actually pretty big bucks if you think about it. I mean,
yeah, it's dinner at least, right?
Oh well, fuck. I mean, if you think about it, like $50 to $100 a week is pretty good money, man.
Yeah, yeah, that's.
Let's say $100. That's pretty good money, man.
Don't listen to me.
Yeah, but they test you first to see how much you have. They'll be like, $100.
Yeah.
And you're like,
listen.
No, thanks. And you're
Check
like,
it.
50.
Check
And
it
you're
out.
like, 50.
Check
and
it
you're like,
out.
20.
God damn it. Check it out.
What?
Shut the hell up. We're just fucking starting to slam haggle cultures, man. That shit's deep. That's not our fucking boat,
But it's
man.
true, man. It's for real.
Yeah.
I'm not even
But-
slamming it, dude. That's how they do it.
I understand. However,
But anyways, the last time I went there,
motherfuck, we are at 87 goddamn
is
minutes.
it past your bedtime? Jesus Christ.
Well, it's 20 to fucking 1 in the morning. I don't know. I have to work tomorrow, don't you? Are you not? Are you
It's
off
the
tomorrow?
5th of July, man. Come on.
Yeah.
It could be the last day that America has ever
It
the
could
same
be the
again.
last day of our lives. We should enjoy and rejoice in the Lord hath made. Have you found redemption in the eyes of your Creator before you meet Him? He'll throw your ass to the left-hand side into the vacuum of space for eternity in a flat, square fucking disc where you will be trapped to watch space go right by you. Son of a bitch. You should be more respectful, mister.
of your largest fan base.
Of my pee-pee. My pee-pee. Lake of...
My poo poo.
Oh. I just wanted to give a quick recommendation out there to all those people in fucking listener land. 2 movies that are definitely worth checking out. They're both black exploitation films from the mid-late 70s. One is a classic known as Dolomite, and the other is a movie with the same star, Rudy Ray Moore, as Petey Wheatstraw. I want to say that again. Petey Wheatstraw. Check that fucking film out. It'll really, it'll twist your little short hairs, man, because it is so fucking weird and, kind of crudely done. But yet, fuck it. I don't want to put too many of my own filters on it for you. Fucking watch that shit and think what you gotta think, because it pulls no punches, man. I'm gonna tell you that.
So what's it called? Meaty beat raw?
Meaty beat paws.
Meaty beat raw.
Meat straw. Meaty, beefy meat straw.
Beady meat straw?
Beady meat straw, yeah.
Beady.
Beady meat straw. Wheat straw for the record. Not beady meat straw. Anyway. Yeah. Petey wheat straws from, I think, from 77. And Doodles.
Hey, man, I was 3 years old.
Yes, you were. I was 5. The
And
world,
Greg was 4.
yep,
4.
the world was a different place
Yeah.
where things like Petey wheat straw could be actually greenlit by somebody and actually made into a movie.
And no one was just like, oh.
Yeah, they're just like, okay, that's cool. You're like, huh?
Hey, that's when movies were
Why?
movies, right?
Why?
Most condescending, weird, stereotyped out shit ever. You're like, okay. Like,
Remember that poster I
fuck
made?
you,
Why?
man, Rudy. Yes, of course. With the high kick.
Yeah.
Splish splash.
You still got that?
Fuck yeah, you know I do, dude. Are you kidding? I'll never fucking let that go.
You need to frame it and hang it up in
Yeah,
the
man. Jesse
the
made
jam room.
one time.
Why?
One time, many moons ago, his dad had a party at
I
his
think
house.
Greg's seen it.
You may have seen it.
And what is it?
But there was this band, and the dude had a fucking stubble arm. A little lumper. You know, it was amputated.
He was missing a hand.
He was missing, like part of an arm.
Born without it or something. I don't fucking know.
And he would, like, hit a splash cymbal with it. The stump.
The stump. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, imagine.
And he'd do a jump kick as
Okay.
well.
He would do this, like, snap jump kick.
Like karate.
Yeah, karate kick. Like, he would have his cymbal, like, way high on it, like a custom stand that had it way up here.
Scissor.
And he would do
scissor
these,
kick.
amazing, like, jump up in
Yeah,
the air.
dude, you saw that picture, right? I made a picture, and he's like kicking, or I took a picture of him doing it.
And then you, like, solarized it or something.
Yeah, I solarized it, and then I put the word "why" with exclamation point, like on the front of it, like a meme.
Yeah.
Like a meme. What you did was you attached, like, letters, like stickers, letters from a, like, mailbox fucking letters. That looks psychotic, kind of in a way like some sort of, like, 80s album cover stylistic offset letters that said the word "why" with question marks and exclamation points and shit.
Like cutouts.
Yeah,
from,
but it was like a freeze frame of the guy, like, snap kicking the high cymbal with his little stump hanging out over. He's like, ah!
I see. Yeah. Stump.
And it's just,
limp.
and it's well, it was kind of a gimpy limpy, a simpy gimp limp. But yeah, but it's just ludicrous. It kind of has the same effect as that line drawing you made on the shirt.
Yeah.
You just look at it with this is out of control, ridiculous. What the fuck does this mean? It'll assault your brain in a way that I don't even really know what I feel about this exactly. I just know that this is ridiculous. The feelings come later when you want to sort through all that shit. Other than that, I go off the reaction, which is like, what the fuck? And that's the part I like. That makes it feel. That's truth in the art. That's what that is. You know, it may not be the most crazy artistic thing, but it's truth in it.
Yeah, that was some true art that night. Fuck.
Fucking A. Yeah, Jesus.
Were you there, Greg, at my dad's party? His 50th?
I don't know. I want to say he might have been, but maybe not. I thought I remembered seeing you, but
I think you were at my wedding reception, right?
when we did the pig in the ground?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Well, Greg was there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, man, that dude hit those fucking cymbals with his fucking stump.
so
the point
fucking
of that
hard.
motherfucker was bleeding. That stump.
Wow.
He fucking opened that stump up.
Like he enjoyed
He
the
brutalized. Self-flagellation, the abuse of it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it was at my dad's 50th
Like a
birthday party. He hired this
masochist.
band that he was a fan of, you know, because
was
you could hire him for
What did you
what
say?
X amount of money.
You say that was his 50th?
Yeah, it was his 50th birthday, man.
Oh my god, that makes me feel so fucking old now.
Right?
Oh.
Because we were like half that age back
Yeah,
then.
going, well, you know, this is at 50.
Dude, that was like 25 years ago. Because when you're 25, 50 seems like fucking eons away, right?
Away, yeah, forever away.
You know what
It's
that
not.
means? 100 is just around the corner, man.
Yeah, could you imagine if 100 felt like fucking 15 years? Like, all of a sudden you're like, huh?
Yeah, you're going to be
How the
100
fuck
and you're
are we
like, what the fuck
87?
happened?
What happened?
That's probably
I can't remember anything
Well,
anymore.
and that's probably
That's
what
how you
it's-
get there.
That's
You
probably
get
what
there.
it's, yeah. You lose
Well,
You'll be
no,
listening
you
to the
get there.
podcast, you'll be like, who's that guy?
you
Well,
lose half your mind and just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you get to that point, but yeah,
Yeah, that's fucked up. But hey,
it's like
Well,
What can you do?
I think that's how it happens for people though, because when you talk to people who are in their 80s and shit, they're like, man, it all just felt like fucking, you know, the kids grew up and shit, and they all left home, and then all of a sudden it was like we just got old. I went into
Like,
president
now I'm
mode.
80.
President Shrivel mode.
you know, if you get on a bike and it fucking wipe out and shit.
You stick your legs out to the side in a wide V because you forget that you have fucking
You rack yourself
brakes.
on the fucking bar.
Yeah, just bam, right on the gooseneck, man, right on
Yeah.
the fucking kerrang. Because you forget that you have fucking handbrakes and all these levels of control on a bike.
You have your testicles removed.
Yeah. They were just empty eggs. They were just
like Lance Armstrong, he lost both his nuts.
they were just space. They just put in a set of space holders there anyway.
squishy.
Squishy space holders. But what if they were like hard, like the eggs that pantyhose used to come in and shit, and they were just all hard like that. They're like hard.
Yeah, you used to have 2 egg cups.
Yeah, so that way if you sat down on them, it was just awkward and uncomfortable. It didn't really
They just
hurt.
put sand in balloons.
Yeah,
now.
it didn't hurt, but it was just hard and weird.
Like sand and balloons.
I got your sand and balloons.
And then you got hard.
Sand? I don't want any sand in my fucking nutsack. Put some sand in a balloon. I want some fucking.
That sounds fucked
want
up.
some surgical-
Sand in the balloons.
I want some surgical gel or something. I don't need sand in that shit.
Sand.
All heavy and shit. What? Heavy and, well, yeah, cheap as fuck. Swinging around.
Hopefully it doesn't break.
It's your budget option. It's sand in a balloon. Here's your fake nuts. You sit on them and they fucking get all flattened out to one side and lose shape and shit. And there's like fucking,
Like a pillow.
yeah,
Fluff it up.
you pressed it down too much. Yeah, you gotta sit there and play with them fucking for like 15 minutes trying to shape them around like Play-Doh and squish them around.
Yeah,
into
you
a
get
fucking
like
shape.
a tattoo on each one, and one says crying, the other says pillow. You're like, rest your head here.
Rest your face here.
Yeah.
Bang.
Rest your cheek.
Cheek.
Oy. That makes me feel funny.
You know our one listener is driving around fucking roping it right
Scratching.
now.
Roping
Scratching.
it? Oh.
Scratching, and
Like, did you
He's picking his sores.
did you say roping it like Like he's fucking, like they're stroking it like they're climbing rope, or you mean like just blowing ropes?
Whichever.
Busting ropes all over the place.
Yeah. All over the fucking toilet seat.
Oh. That took a dark turn.
You miss, get on the handle.
Oh, and then you sit down on it because a little bit got down on the seat and shit. And it's really unappreciated at that moment.
Yeah, you get tired, you go to bed and just leave it there.
Then you wake up in the morning, it looks like egg yolks, like egg whites crusted, like egg yolks crusted all over the place.
I met this girl, and she was showing me some pictures, and I go, those are weird. She goes, yeah, aren't they? She goes, yeah, every one of these is like me in the bathroom, either taking a shit or pissing, and she's like, here we are again. And she's like, she posts them, and she's like, yeah, it's so strange, like, everyone's like talking about everything, but nobody ever talks about taking a good shit, especially on like, the media.
So she made a little fucking niche,
makes a
niche out of it.
Yeah, she made a niche out of it, so like every time.
Here's me shitting and pissing.
But what she'll do is like you can't tell. You're like, but when you actually look at the background, you're starting to like go, oh,
you piece it together.
Yeah, you piece it together because you can't tell right off the bat.
She's taking a dumper.
Yeah, and then she'll like write something funny like, hey, we all do it. Don't be a snob or something like that, or. Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. I think.
I like it. And you follow that one or what?
No. She just told me about it. Follow. Follow.
He earned his top fan badge.
Yeah. Top fan badge. The insider.
Every time you see someone take a shit,
insider
top fan. You're like, oh, look at that.
The insider.
Yeah. He's like busted.
The insider.
He's first one on the live stream.
Yeah.
You're like, it's a little runny today.
Oh. Diarrhea.
That's fucked up.
Disgusting. Jesus.
We have stormy skies over Chicagoland.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's fascism.
Totally.
It's trying to take over.
It's weather fascism.
The Chinese.
The
Chi-Coms today.
Yeah. They got flying saucer technology.
But they held off long enough for us to have our victorious celebration.
That's
and they're going to descend
they
and pretend
timed
to be
it for
aliens.
us.
Yeah.
But it's just fucking little slanty-eyed fucking chingy-chongs.
Oh, for God's sake. See, the longer we hold on, the closer
you'll be looking at, oh my God, aliens are coming. But it's just short little chingy-chongs.
The longer the episode, the closer we teeter to the edge of
There'll
the
be
abyss.
some mist, as they get out of the saucers.
I got your mist.
Yeah, mist around them, butt mist.
When the Chinese get out of the saucers.
Yeah.
The butt mist.
Butt mist. Butt spray. Oh, we bring you very good butt spray. Hey! It tastes like
we torpedo it right
sauce. Tastes like yum yum sauce.
Tastes right.
Tastes like yum yum sauce.
Tastes right brand. Trademark.
Tastes right.
Tastes right.
Tastes right brand. Tastes like yum yum sauce. Son of bitch. Son of bitch.
Yum yum sauce.
Tastes like yum yum sauce. Son of bitch, lighter has died.
open a grocery store called Taste Rate.
Just
Oh.
right.
It's like, in my mind, it's like you might as well say still smells good, or still smells still smells okay. Welcome to Still Smells Okay.
Yeah, they pick up the meat package and sniff it, and they're like,
Eh,
it's all right.
yeah, it still smells okay. I don't know.
Still tastes good.
Doesn't smell too bad. Doesn't smell too bad. Hey, it's a few bucks less, but it doesn't smell too bad.
It's only 5 days old.
Taste Rate, welcome.
Yeah, Taste Right. Welcome to Taste Right. Home of the doesn't smell too bad guarantee.
Yeah, the Taste Rate burger.
Yeah. The fucking 50-50 roll the dice burger. So now you could either be like, oh, my belly's so full, yeah, or it's like, you're just ripping it out of there, man.
Yeah, 3 a.m. you wake up.
Yep, you're getting ready to reinstall a new hole. Because you're going to rip yours out and put a new one back in. But don't forget, some of those moments will give you the most clarity you will ever have in your life. When the pain is that intense, like the searing burning of pain of digestive acids shooting straight out of your asshole, basically shearing off some of the top of the epidermal layer, man. Some of the thinnest,
That's a purification.
two cell thick layer of your asshole skin is being sheared off by pure acid fucking shotgunning out of your asshole.
Or
You
Pessin Rock.
Yeah.
Oh.
You will pierce, your eyes will pierce through the fabric of space and time in those moments. And you will achieve,
glass.
yeah, you will achieve something approaching enlightenment.
Yeah, the endorphins will rush. As you come off of the insane pain of it all.
Oh, yeah.
Like shattered
And
glass.
see the true beauty of life.
Much
It is a gift.
much like the pain. When we would perform the sacred ceremonies, one must sacrifice. Even when one does not understand what one is sacrificing or for why, one must still uphold the tradition of some such bullshit.
Till nobody believes it.
Nobody really ever understood or explained any of these barbaric rites and rituals that we put ourselves through, but everyone seemed to think that this was the way that we would all survive in a modern world. Little did we know how retarded and wrong we were, and that we were condemning ourselves to lifetimes drowning in the white devil's fire water, subjugating ourselves through singular focused hatred of the white devil to our own detriment. And one day we would rise up and build casinos using the white devil's business model. Hi-ya, huh. And in this way we would get our revenge by making the white devil's currency in wampum we would gather it together to have more power in the White Devil's world. Never realizing that we fed the beast that consumed us in our sleep.
That was pretty heavy, dude.
Listen, Tatanka can take a fucking rest. He starts to fucking blow his own smoke up his own ass, too. But it's true, sometimes listening to him is a bit of a bummer.
Yeah, he leans over backwards with his peace pipe and blows smoke up his ass.
He does, man. That's a long way to go. That's a talent. That's half a contortionist.
He does the Cirque the fucking...
Cirque
of the Brave.
Yeah.
Fucking bends over backwards and hangs from fucking
Cirque de
like hooks and shit, and then fucking blows a peace pipe up his ass.
He's in the Cirque de Boyank.
Cirque de Boyank.
Heavy.
Tonight's the stormy night, man.
It wasn't a brave night out for man or beast, I tell ye. And there we were. I was riding the bow of the salty sea dog. Oh, my maiden ship, I loved her so.
Oh, they've taken Katie away.
Yeah.
Even my astrolabe failed me to line up the constellations. It was coming, and I tell ye. But I made my way toward the lighthouse. Oh, I avoided the rocks. Oh, I did. I couldn't tell ye. However, landlubbers beware of my tale.
Listen, fuck all that. It's 1:11. We're letting it fucking go. Good night.
It's only 1:06, you fucking drama queen.
Biatch, 1:12 minutes. We're testing the patience of our good listeners.
I'm looking at digital time.
We're kicking into fucking 2-hour territory. That's a dense nugget. So, we're going to say this. Thank you, dear listener, for coming along with this ride and just having some fun with us, because that's what we like to do here. Hope you had a great 4th of July. And if you didn't, well, fuck you. No. It's your fault, asshole. Be more appreciative, you piece of shit. No. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed it, and we had a great time here, rock and rolling. I'm sure Professor McSplifflikins down in the Tennessee valleys of the fucking North Ohio fucking quarters had a good time too. So, fuck off. And until next time, I want you to remember. Be good people. That's the only way we make a change in this world, goddammit. Just get your head out of your ass.
I was going to say, you're right in the heart of the storm, aren't you?
IR, man. Yeah, man. We're getting flickering lights, and unless that's just the poltergeists that come out and the
harass you.
The banshees that are flying around claiming dead bodies tonight.
It'll be over in like 5 minutes, don't worry.
That's cool. That's just enough time to play with my Peter. Be all like afraid, looking around. It's all stormy. What do I do? Oh god!
A nervous jerk off, jerk off,
and then you distract yourself, and then you find out it's okay, and the storm actually passes over, but you just had to wank it out. Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you do, man. Free to be you and me. If you gotta fucking stroke it out 5 minutes at a time, hey, so fucking be it. Anyway.
You've been getting hammered for a while, haven't you?
Yeah, man, I likes it. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, you guys want to say anything on the way out? Greg, would you care to say anything? All right.
Have a good Thanksgiving.
Good Thanksgiving? Okay. What the fuck? That Mac 1 was a smack one, wasn't it?
American holidays are all the same shit.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving from him. And what do you want to say about that? What do you want to say? What do you want to say, Doodles?
I give thanks to
Happy fucking Easter.
to the
Might
to the
as well.
founding
Merry
members of the
Christmas,
4th of July.
motherfucker.
Oh shit.
What'd you say? May the 4th be with you?
May the 4th be with you.
May the
Fucking Juneteenth, happy Juneteenth or whatever the fuck.
That's what they say now. It's like the gay version of 4th is
Yeah.
4th. May the 4th be with you.
Listen, just because you want to start celebrating Juneteenth every time it comes around, that's your fucking business. That's cool. Free to be you and me. We all need something to celebrate, right? Happy Juneteenth, everybody.
Yeah, and Jolteenth and Ogteenth and
Juneteenth.
17th and Octeenth.
There is no Febteenth, though. I ain't having it. Fuck that. It's already Black History Month. They are not having a Febteenth. They can eat
Yeah,
shit.
no Febteenthers.
No
No Febteenth parties.
That will be met with fucking maximum resistance.
I mean, you want Decteenth, for Christ's sake. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
There's
man,
Christmas.
they got a shit on that too. No, man. Some shit's got to be held sacred, and
Yep.
no Febteenth.
Like the Lord's birthday.
Yeah, and no Febteenth is the law of the fucking land on that. Nah. We don't need that shit. It's a short month to begin with. Leave it the fuck alone. It's amazing how.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be like 2/3 of the month.
It's amazing how those extra couple days do make a difference. I mean,
Oh, yeah, 3 days, man. Whew.
Yeah, well, it shaves it off, or you're like, whatever such and such expenses coming due, you're towards the end of the month.
They're like,
It's also
they
like,
charge you
you're used
full
to
price for
you're used to
fucking
that tiny little
What
couple
would that be?
days.
3 days short of a real month.
Swivel.
Yeah. Swivel.
Swivels.
Put a swivel in your ass.
Oh, funny.
A swivel in your
Over
hips.
the three.
Put a swivel caster up your butt crack.
Swivel ass gap cunted motherfucker.
Oh, well, yes.
That was out of one of those fucking, remember those Popeye Tijuana Bibles and shit? Swivel ass gap cunted bitch. I saw that shit when I was like 9 years old, and like one of my dad's like bottom drawers of his dresser had these Tijuana Bibles. They were like smaller books. The true ones. I have a hardcover compilation of all of them, all of the ones he had and more. And they're all fucking hardcore as fuck, man. Totally fucking raunchy, but funny as shit. And Poop Deck Pappy, who was Popeye's dad, has this huge bass, just club of a fucking schlonker, and he uses it like a fucking insane person. But he said this thing, he's like, he in the strip, he's acting like he was getting made fun of by a young woman. Laughed at. She like led him on, like tickled his dick, and he's like, "Oh!" And then she's like, "Fuck you, you old piece of shit. Why would I want to fuck you?" Right? So he goes in for revenge. He's like, "Oh, you piece of shit." And then he finds her and he fucking just grabs her and just starts drilling her, right on his lap, just bam, bam. And she's like, "Oh my god, what are you doing?" And he's like, something like, "Shut up, you swivel-ass, gap-cunted bitch. Fucking take it." This is the Poop Deck Pappy spiral or something he says. Some insane shit. My dad had that one. I saw it when I was like 9, man. I was like, I never forgot that. Swivel-assed, gap-cunted bitch. That's fucking hardcore. The gap cunt. Swivel ass. This is how we work through our issues. So fucking lump it. Anyway, good night, everybody.
That's like a nail spitting, cum licking, diesel flab glacier.
Oh, well, then hell, tell you what, that put the cherry on the last 9 minutes of fucking filth and flarn and filth and ridiculousness that we just rambled on about. But it'll probably be kind of fun to listen to. So check it, wreck it. Don't fucking peck
Don't.
it.
Yeah, don't peck it.
Spank it.
Don't spank it. Don't plank it. Fucking
Yeah, say it's spank material, you fucking homos.
prank it. Yeah, if you got to fucking fucking spank your blanket. Alright. Later, everybody. Catch you next time. Bye.